network on the domain of algorithmic trading of crypto assets, which indicates to be an exponentially growing market. We have already published a paper showing our results in predicting crypto assets price based on blockchain transaction data, which was awarded to several science fair competitions, including Intel ICEF. We have also another paper that describes the SciNet's architecture and protocol, and we just recently achieved a major milestone with running a working testnet demo. The SciNet project is developed by the Comrade Cooperative, a cooperatively owned decentralized autonomous organization established in 2017, which have already raised €400,000 from, including
Time is up.
Okay, including investments and grants from 2 other major blockchain projects, including.
Excuse me, is my mic working, please?
Yeah, including Eternity and Aragon.
Judges.
Thank you.
Usual question, are you raising and how much?
Yes, we are a cooperative, which means we are not a company, which means we are not a, we don't have equity, but we are planning a token distribution event probably around the autumn this year. And we currently have funding in the form of debt funding from several investors, including Eternity and Aragon. Other questions?
How are you going to make sure that you're actually fighting the bias that you are implying that's happening by corporate companies? And how can you make sure that whatever is being stored on your system and generated is actually understandable and feasible to process to understand?
Yes, so we're building a distributed and decentralized system over which we don't have a lot of control, we just have the protocol. And what we are finding is not the bias of the big companies, we are fighting the fact that they are single point of failure. So they can get censored or down or things like that. But the idea is that we have this validation protocol, knowledge proof validation protocol, in which independent validators of the network are validating the performance of the agents. And these validators, they can embed different mechanisms for fighting biases and so on.
Neural network design is still mostly human-centered.
Yes.
And you are aiming to automate it through an evolutionary approach. Can you illustrate the validation of the approach with more than algorithmic trading?
Yes, so basically Google showed in 2017 that given enough computer power, namely 10 exaflops of computing, they can produce better results on the Cypher 10 dataset compared to the best human researchers this year. And of course, this applies only when you're recognizing images. Let's say if you want to build a transformer network, it's still a human task, but still for simple tasks, right now AutoMLs are beating it. We have AutoKeras, we have AdaNet, we have Transmograph. These are all kinds of AutoMLs that are getting open source right now.
Apart from storing the results on the blockchain, are you using it for anything else?
We are not storing anything on the blockchain. We are actually using Tendermint and the Cosmos network just for coordination between the nodes, but the nodes are kind of independent, like they have peer-to-peer communication off-chain for actually transferring the data and so on.
So where is the use of blockchain?
The blockchain is for the protocol, for the rules, because we have these tournaments that are used to validate the agent's performance, and we use the blockchain for coordinating the tournaments and the rest of the protocol.
Isn't that too slow for AI?
No, the protocol is actually pretty good because, as I said, we are having a Tendermint consensus, so we have our separate blockchain. That's only for SciNet. We are not sharing blockchain with someone else.
Time is up. Thank you. Round of applause, please, for Tudor from SciNet. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Next up, I am going to attempt to pronounce this correct. We have the CEO and founder of Unbase, Mr. Sukesh Kumar Tedler. Let's show you support, guys. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, it's unbiased.
Unbiased?
Yeah.
I've got unbased.
Yeah.
I do apologize. Our AI technology has made a spelling mistake.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sukesh. I'm the CEO and founder of Unbiased. Today, I'm here to explain why we do what we do and how are we challenging the real-world problems. So let's get started. Today, more than 2 billion people use internet and social media. It's our primary source of information today. And we can all agree that the current business models of social platforms is ethically broken. But at the same time, these platforms are part of the bigger issue of fake news and misinformation. Today, we have a brand ambassador for fake news. So fake news has cost US an election and Europe a Brexit, and now it's even killing people across the world. So it's a serious problem. It's time to act. So our mission at Unbiased is to fight fake news and misinformation using technology. So this is a complex challenge. Fake news is like many-faced God from Game of Thrones. So it exists in different formats today. So we at Unbiased have come up with a 3-phase strategy where we build tools and applications which are open and transparent and which help us build solutions for the next generation algorithms. So during phase 1, we are building Unbiased Data Marketplace, a blockchain-based solution using global workforce combined with global workforce combined with AI and data annotations. So we are generating data annotations using this technology. So during phase 2, we are building Unbiased Search Engine, an open platform which presents you insights instead of a bunch of links like other search engines. So during phase 3, we are building social platform, which is more like a social gateway and will be the de facto standard for next generation content creation on the internet. So as we are fighting fake news, at the same time, we're competing in a $200 billion industry of social media data analytics. So we have individuals, businesses, and governments as our customers. And we provide incentives to content creators and value creators and fact checkers on our platform. We provide subscription services. We are using digital token to make the whole process transparent. So today we are a global team of 20 members with one single goal and purpose: to fight fake news.
Time is up.
And make value for every individual's opinion on the internet. Thank you.
Thank you. Judges.
How are you recruiting the fact checkers? Because I think those are key to building your data set initially.
Yeah, so like when it comes to fake news detection, we are using 2 methods. One is, of course, using AI algorithms to first initially filter it out. And then we are trying to cooperate with different fact-checking networks today. So we are more like an aggregator of aggregators. So we can present you with different opinions from various fact-checking networks. So we try to incentivize these people so they can join our community and platform. So it's a mix of AI and crowdsourcing.
And what's your business model? How are you making money?
So as I described before, as we are fighting this fake news, we are generating verified content on the internet and verified data. So using this data, it can be fed to business insights, data analytics, and market research, a lot of things.
You mentioned 4 phases in the present tense. Which of them are real and which of them are aspirational?
So it's actually 3 phases that we are working with. So we have started working with phase 1 and phase 2 already. We have a working prototypes today.
Have you onboarded users?
No, we haven't launched it yet. We have an internal working prototype today. And we started with the blockchain community as the beginning to provide and extract insights from the community.
You responded to the previous question, how do you use AI, by saying we use AI. Mm-hmm. Can you get into some more detail?
Yeah, so today we are using NLP techniques, and then we built our own algorithm for NLP, which is basically, I have to mention this because last week we managed to get better results than the existing benchmark standards of NLP today.
How does the NLP label a piece of news as fake?
So we are using semantic analysis, looking into different syntaxes, similarities between different articles which are already tagged as fake, or trying to find different issues within the articles and text data. So that's our first layer. So it's like we can filter out at least 50% of the
Are you
data.
raising money?
Yes, we are.
How much?
So we have two types of investment opportunities today, because under Unbiased, we have other portfolio businesses as well. We provide blockchain infrastructure as a service. So just for the core product, we are raising $500,000 US. And for the whole Unbiased company, which is a Swedish company which has multiple projects, and for that we are raising $1 million in total.
Pre-money valuation? Pre-money valuation?
So far we haven't raised any funding. The post-money valuation is
Time is up.
10 million euros.
Are you using any machine learning?
Yes, we are.
Which is?
The NLP techniques.
No.
That's it,
NLP?
guys.
All right.
Round of applause. I do apologize on the announcement. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Kafia Nissan from Valid Network. Can we show some support, please, for Valid Network? Passionate guy. There's yours, and there's yours. And your 3 minutes starts now.
Okay. So hi, everyone. Thank you for staying. Everyone is hungry. My name is Kfir Nissan, and I'm the CEO of Valid Network. And we do cybersecurity for blockchain applications. And we use AI and machine learning to ensure trust. If we look at traditional cybersecurity, application security, network security, and any other type of security, they are not enough when we are looking at the future of autonomous world. When we look at autonomous cars and vehicles, the insurance companies, the regulators, everybody is afraid from the first time an autonomous vehicle will ride alone on the street.